A red card in the game at Old Trafford. Oh, my goodness, and this is not what you want to see because it's a young man making his debut this evening, Paul Merson.
He's off. Jankovic is off. His first start, the manager just hangs his head. He can't believe it. It's a shocking tackle. There's a minute and a half gone. The ball goes and it's just straight over McTominay and it's a bad tackle. It's a Stonewall red penalty. You feel for the lad, but the ball bounces. The ball comes in now. Oh, that's four yellow. That's four reds. Oh, yeah, he can't complain with that, Jeff. It's, oh, no, it's a shocker the more you watch it. You know, I don't know the lad. I don't think he's one of them players, but that is a bad tackle. A real bad tackle, and he's been sent off after 1.5 minutes on his debut. And they are majorly in trouble now.
Goal to tell you about in the game at Old Trafford, and no prizes for guessing which way it's gone. Paul Merson.
Be a prize for who got it.
Yeah, it will.
There will be a prize for who got it. It's 1-0 to Man United, and it's Wan-Bissaka who scored the goal.
What?
And it's a good finish, Wan-Bissaka. Ball comes in from the left-hand side, it's Shaw that whips in at the far post, and they're virtually playing. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka are virtually playing as wingers as well. And he gets in at the far post, he side-foots it into the side netting and where it come from. It's patient build-up. Great ball by Lindelof out to the right. All of a sudden, Rashford gets it. He gets it, he holds it up. And then he rolls it back now. He goes to take him away, rolls it back to Shaw. He whips in at the far post. Ings falls asleep, and he puts it in from 4 yards. It's 1-0 to Man United.
See?
Jules.
I told you. You're talking to him, and that's a Clinton Morrison finish. I used to speak to my pal.
What, you've been advising him, have you, Clinton? You've been giving him advice?
Yeah, give him advice.
Does that explain?
Get him at the back post and get forward more. That's all you need. Your defence is fine.
Does that explain why he scored once in 120 games before?
There you go, Jeff. I've got no comment.
It's one more than Clinton at Old Trafford.
Oh, you're probably right. Move on now, Jeff. Let's move on.
There's no probably about it. This could... I hope I'm not tempting fate here. This could be a cricket score at Old Trafford. Paul Merson.
Yeah, it's 2-0 to Man United. It could be, Jeff. This guy, what was it, 9-0, wasn't it? Against Leicester. This ain't going to be far off, I'm telling you. It won't be far off. It's a great bit of play by Man United. Down the left-hand side to Greenwood, and he picks out Rashford about 9 yards out, middle of the goal, and he side-foots it. Keeper gets a hand to it, it goes in. What Man United have been very patient. They haven't rushed anything. They've been very patient. Great football, and it's Rashford. Sure, Rashford pulls it back, penalty spot. He gets a hand to it, the goalkeeper, but he ain't stopping that, and that's 2.
Paul Merson used that number that no Southampton fan would want to hear a little earlier on. He mentioned 9. It's not 9 yet, but it's heading that way far too quickly. Paul Merson.
Yeah, it's 3-0 to Man United. It's an own goal by Bederick, so they're helping Man United as well now. The ball goes out. It's half cleared, but it comes to Rashford on the right. He doesn't even take a touch, Jeff. He whips in with his right with pace and power. Bederick can't do anything. He's got to just put his foot out. Fred's coming in at the far post and Greenwood to tap it in, and he puts it into his own net. It doesn't go it goes the wrong side of the post, and it's 3-0.
I'm sorry, Southampton fans. I tell you what, I mean, if you're listening, probably stop right now because this is just getting painful and we're still in the first half. Look at that. 39 minutes on the clock. Edison Cavani, who did so much damage down at St Mary's earlier in the season, has done more damage this evening, Merson.
Oh, what a header, Jeff. What a header by Cavani. They get down the left-hand side again and they make space and the ball falls to Shaw. Shaw bends the ball in with his left foot. He just floats it in. And it looks like Stevens gets under it, and there's Cavani with a header, a powerful header, back into the corner where it comes from, that side. And it's 4-0 after about 40 minutes. But believe me or not, Man United are playing very well. They're passing and moving the ball. Everybody wants it. They're playing with pace, power and energy, and they are absolutely on fire.
Paul Merson.
And what a finish by Martial, and he needed this. He hasn't scored for a long time, Martial. The ball comes in, chest it, great turn. Mate, we've got to see now if he's handballed it. But the ball comes in, Maguire gets the ball and he gets the ball. He just passes it to Fernandes again. A little dink forward is his shoulder to Martial, takes a little chest, shows straight strength and then right into the roof of the net. It's a great finish. For someone who hasn't scored for a while, it's a great finish. I don't think he's handballed it. And for me, it's a very, very good finish.
Let's hear about Manchester United's 6th-goal, Paul Merson.
Yeah, McTominay, good finish. There's a good shot by Greenwood. It gets blocked. It comes out of McTominay. He runs onto it and he drills it really well to make it 6. And then Martial, one-on-one with the keeper, dinks it over. The ball goes the wrong side of the post. Should have been 7.
VAR is in action once again. When isn't it, Paul Merson?
The ball is a bit of a scramble, and the ball falls to Martial. He takes a touch across Bednarik, and Bednarik just catches the bottom of. But personally, it just catches his foot. It just catches. Well, just catching him, I think so. Otherwise, I don't know why Martial just don't take it on and just tap it in the net. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think because I thought he did, and then he stops.
Watch the foot.
He stops now,
Look at the
and then
right.
his other foot comes across.
It's the right foot.
He tries to intimidate him, and then tries to pull out, but he just clips him with the right
he tries
foot.
to pull out, and then his trailing foot comes and catches Martial. Otherwise, he would have gone through Martial. He's 5 yards out, one-on-one with the keeper. It's a penalty for me. Definitely a penalty.
Yeah, well, we shall
But
see.
I don't think they'll want to overturn Mike Reid again, will they?
No. Hey, you know,
Mike Dean,
Mike
sorry.
Reid.
Mike Reid.
They won't mind overturning Mike Reid.
Sorry, yeah, sorry.
You know,
Frank
because his
Frank
refereeing
Woodshop.
performances at Mike Reid have not been the greatest. Just like Mike Dean's DJing performance is probably not too good either. But will it be overturned?
He's got to go over and have a look now.
It is. It is indeed.
Because he probably rung him at half-time and said, do not overrule me again when I give a penalty for Cavani.
Yeah.
Now he's going over again.
He's going to look at the monitor. We shall see. And still, Mike Dean looks at. Look, I think he's watching an episode of Neighbours. He's been at the screen for so long. I mean, what the heck? You can't decide by now that it's a penalty. What's going on, Merson?
I think it's a penalty. I think if they believe it's a penalty now. Does he go for the ball? And if he's gone for the ball, it'll be a yellow.
It's 6-0. Who cares? Don't give a red card. It's 6-0.
Yeah, just don't give a red card. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they're having a conversation now. Is this Mrs.
Yeah, he's
Dean
having
on
a
the
conversation now. He's probably going.
Sorry, dear, I'm going to be a bit late home tonight.
It is Mike Dean, though, and he does love a red card, so any excuse to give one.
And he's thinking the cameras are here, so they're going to be on me.
Yeah.
So let's drag this out.
Yeah, and he's made his mind up, but he's not going to tell
Yeah,
anybody.
I ain't going to tell us till he gets
he's
here. Here he
walking
goes.
back onto the pitch as slowly as he possibly
The old
can.
model walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Let's see if he goes to the top
and if
pocket.
he points to the tunnel, this pen's going on the floor. Because they all know where to go.
Oh,
He's gone. Penalty.
Red card.
And he's going to go red card. And please don't point where to go. Oh, look. Yeah, red card and it's a penalty.
See, they can't afford to miss it. It's key for them.
The mind boggles.
I think, you know what? It's very similar to the David Luiz one. It's quite similar to David Luiz. No intentions of really touching the ball and winning the ball. Bednarik, I mean, seriously, it's just common sense. It's 6-0. There's 5 minutes to go. Just give him a yellow card.
Yeah.
Just give him a yellow card.
I mean, Bednarek's been speaking to Anthony Martial, to try and ask him to intervene, which isn't going to happen. Let's be brutally honest about that. But
he's devastated as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is getting worse because the players now are just getting suspended left, right and centre.
Yeah, I
And
know.
they're struggling for players as it is. And Fernandes, who hasn't scored tonight, believe it or not, is going to take the penalty.
Yeah. I mean, they've got, a host of players out injured. They've got a couple suspended now, but... No, Ralph, no, I'm busy at the weekend. Sorry. Not available,
He ain't ringing you up to play centre-half.
Well, he hasn't got anybody else, has he? Let's be brutally honest. Anyway, the ball is on the spot, and this fella always wants to score goals.
Here he comes, Fernandes. Whistle goes. He jumps. He does his little hop, sends the keeper the wrong way, and that's 7. And there's still, I would say, there's 3 with about 4 minutes of injury time. So I'd say it's about 7 minutes left. 7-0.
A lot of my friends are Manchester United fans, and they won't be enjoying this one little bit. Paul Merson.
Yeah, it's 8-0, and it's a very, very good goal by Martial. Ball comes in from Wan-Bissaka, whipped in again. This time, it's a little clip off someone's head, and it falls. It's a hard touch. Martial, he chests it down, and he volleys it in. It's a good finish, and it's 8-0 to Man United, and it is unbelievable for their goal difference. Unbelievable.
There we go. They conceded 9 at home. Ralph Hasenhüttl cannot believe that history has repeated itself, this time at Old Trafford. Not only have they got 9 men, but now they conceded 9 goals. It has been a very difficult night, indeed, for Hasenhüttl and his team. Merce?
Yeah, it's 9-0, and it's James who scores this one. It's a great diagonal ball, and Fernandes just nods it back into James. He's 3 yards out, outside the foot, puts it in. I see these get beat 9 by Leicester, Jeff. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. These have tried as hard as they can. They've got 9 men at the moment. They had 10 from the first minute. Greenwood, Fernandez, a great little nod back, great, and then a little outside the right foot to James, and 9-0. You know, shame for Southampton, outstanding Man United.
Yeah, I mean, they beat Ipswich 9-0 in March 1995, but it's a very difficult evening for the kids of Southampton. And there were kids, and it's over. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tries to have a consoling word with Ralph Hasenhüttl, and Ralph Hasenhüttl doesn't really want to know. He turns his back and walks away. He puts his hands deep into his pockets, and he is absolutely disconsolate.